Hi, I'm going to let you guys in today on my 4-hour work week. I want to talk to you about price, profit, and strategy. PPS. Price, profit, and strategy. Now, don't get that confused with the marketing mix. Price, place, product, and distribution. Don't get that mixed up because that's part of the marketing mix, and that has to do with your business and marketing plan and all that. This is something that I done come up with on my own. I'm a creator. So this is about price, profit, and strategy. Write that down. Those three things. I want to start off talking about profit because I want to make sure that people are doing good in business and doing good business, and then they are developing sustainable businesses. And you're not in business. Technically, you're not in business if you're not getting a profit. That's why we give businesses 5 years to maintain a profit, because that way we can determine whether what you're doing is a hobby or it's a business. Now, y'all know I'm the tax doctor. So I'm just going to tell you based on the United States IRS. If after 5 years you're not making a profit, it's a hobby. So profit is very important in business because if you are not looking at the bottom line and getting towards the bottom line and all that you're doing, you ain't doing no business. You can be making some money. You can be in business and you can be making some money, and that's fine. The making the money part is called your revenue. Revenue. The revenue is all the money that you take in. For some people, it may be some intangible, more so even tangible. I'm a creative, so I can help you with that. But especially when you may be doing a bartering or some trade, in business. But basically, your revenue is all the money that you're getting in from your products, your services, and all that's their stuff. And if you're working with the doctor, we can include some other things in the revenue that I have developed. But anyway, let me just get to the point. Let me quit messing around with y'all. Your revenue minus your expenses. You know what your expenses are. Your expenses is everything that you have written down. And I want y'all to start writing stuff down. Y'all need to be taking notes when I'm talking to. Is everything you have written down. And I need y'all to write this down because this is when we get into the legal aspect of writing your expenses down, especially when I start doing your taxes. Your expenses is everything you got written down that you have accrued, not occurred, that you have accrued while doing business. And it can be a whole lot of things. It can be your mileage, your gas, your travel, hotel, food, depending on if you're in a product service, it may be trips to the store, products that you may be buying in the store and stuff like that to help aid you in your business. So your expenses can be a lot of things. And I also do depreciation. So, the car you driving or the truck you driving or the material and resources that you're using, those count towards your expenses as well. So your revenue minus your expenses is your profit. And if you are not translating what you're doing in business, what you're talking about, what you're doing, your videos and your team meetings and your master classes and all of that there stuff y'all out there doing, and your consulting and your buy one get one free stuff and your offers and everything. I ain't talking about nobody specific. I just be talking about stuff I be running through social media. If you are not taking that time and effort that you're putting into those things and translating that into dollar bills or any other type of fiat currency, cryptocurrency, I don't care, but it's translating into money. I don't care if you call it a guap, ducats, whatever you want to call it. But if you're not transferring that into money, which fuels into what you're going to be putting in your pocket at the end, which is your profit, you ain't doing no business. You ain't doing no business. You ain't got no business. Because you might just be doing a hobby. And this is why this is important. Because every time you start getting your ideas down, meeting with your team, your staff meetings, your staff development meetings, and all that, this and the third, make sure that your conversation is headed towards the direction is what are we doing, or what am I doing, to where what we're deciding or planning to do is going to translate into the bottom line of profit. Okay, y'all gonna have to do some calculations. Y'all gonna have to start calculating in business, because y'all know I'm a mathematician. I'm a retired math and science teacher, and baby, yes, I taught statistics. So y'all need to be calculating on that stuff. So profit. Now let me back it up and go to price. Price, profit strategy. Write that down, because I know y'all didn't write down the first time I told you. Price. Let's go talk about price. Price is first, but I want to go to the middle because I need to make sure y'all in business and not have a hobby. But let's look at the price. A lot of people like to determine their price based on their value, or based on competition, or based on the value of they think that the product has, or based on the value of knowledge that they feel that they have in getting out the product or the service. Or some know how to economically determine price by, calculating all the time and the effort and the material cost and everything that goes in. That's when we get into the economics part of determining price. And I know a lot of y'all is smart. Y'all some geniuses out there. Y'all know how to do the economic part in determining your price. But don't forget, I'm the doctor and I'm a world economist, okay? I'm going to tell y'all the best way to determine your price. Y'all better be determining your price based on the population of people that you can get to get your product or service. Let me say that again. You need to be determining your price based on the population of people that you can get to come and get your product or your service. Because that's when you're going to make some money. Okay, that's when you're going to hit that bottom line, to hit that profit, and you're going to hit it before the 5-year curve where the IRS determines whether you doing a business or you in a hobby. Are you doing you have a hobby, or you doing business? So your price is very important. And determining your price, you're going to have to do a little research. Y'all going to have to do some research. Now, I've been getting some feedback and some follow-up about my videos being long, and my feedback and my follow-up is 100% correct, because I know that the attention span of people can't last beyond 10 minutes. That's psychologically. But I'm here to tell you, if you in business, you better get your little behind somewhere and learn how to be still for more than 10 minutes, else we need to have a counseling session on you having adult attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or adult attention deficit disorder. Because people who have knowledge and who have systemic sustainable educations know how to get their ass somewhere and sit down for hours. I didn't become a doctor sitting down for 10 minutes and then going on, or sitting down for less than 10 minutes and moving on to something else. I read audiobooks. I listen to audiobooks. I done read so many books. I got a whole library that I live in a library. So you have to be able to establish you some patience, get you out a pen and pad, and start taking some notes. Because if you cannot discipline yourself to sit down and listen to somebody for more than 10 minutes, you ain't gonna learn a damn thing. You're gonna be scanning. And I told y'all earlier that I'm gonna talk to you about the difference of focusing and scanning. Remember, animals scan and people focus. I'm gonna get into that later, but I want to finish this about my strategy that I came up about price, profit, and strategy. Okay, so with the price, I'm telling you the best way to determine your price. Because what I do is I get people to go global. Do it big, do it large, do it for the gods, okay? I get people to do that kind of work. Don't just be focusing in on this, that, and third, because, baby, anybody who got money, I don't care if it's $1, kids got money. Anybody who got money is your market. Stop be trying. I'm a market to only black people. Don't get me started on that. I'm gonna market to only African people. I'm gonna market to only these type of people. The people with one leg and a kickstand and a left green eye. You know what I'm saying? I know what some of all that little old garbage be saying, and some of them theoretical books and stuff. I done been to school because I was an MBA before I was a DBA, baby. So I know what all them little books be saying about targeting to your audience and all that theoretical stuff. But the doctor's here to talk to you about life stuff. Okay? It's stuff that I done created and stuff that I created, and I know that works. You better determine your price by the population of people that you can get in to get your product and your service, okay? And when you are having your little thoughts in your meetings and all that their thing, you need to be thinking about those two things that I just said right now, price and product. And here comes the third thing. The third thing, write this down, strategy. Because you're going to be having your strategy sessions. You're going to be having your team meetings. You're going to be having your little collaborative meetings. And in these meetings, and I'm repeating myself for a reason, in these meetings, if you are not focusing on price, profit, and strategy, you ain't doing nothing. You playing. You just socializing and stuff like that. Trying to pretend like you're doing something. And I know when people is pretending, so you can't fool the doctor. I play with you, but you can't fool me. So in your strategy session, I'm going to talk to you just a second about strategy. Strategy is that what you do that can't nobody else do. What is strategy? These are my definitions. These are the doctor's definitions. This ain't no good. Go to Google definitions. This ain't no textbook definition or what. Ain't nobody had no more school than me. This ain't no textbook definition. See, I'm an autodidact. I know how to. I'll tell you what that means later. Y'all can look that up. Look up autodidact. I know how to learn on my own. I know how to create stuff on my own. I know how to create vocabulary, words, and theories and postulates and models and things like that. And so this PPS is my little model that y'all are going to be having sitting on your little table and in the middle and making sure y'all are focusing on your price, profit, and your strategy. Notice I keep repeating that. Because I learned in my follow-up and my feedback that sometimes the videos be running a little bit long. Like right now I'm at 11 minutes and 46 seconds. I know I am. But you know what? I'm the doctor. I'm the master of the masters. And I had to say, you know what? I know how to get for what I need, the biggest population for what I need. But what I know I need to do is to make sure that you can be still long enough to listen to my PPS strategy. And if you can't be still and listen to a professor, a doctor, a CEO of a multinational corporation with other doctors on their board, then you ain't really trying to make no money. Okay? Because I done made money, made a whole lot of money. I can go and show you. You know how to say put your money where your mouth is? Oh, baby, I put my money where my mouth is. I'll show you. So I'm telling you, I need y'all to be able to take notes. And you might need to sit still for maybe 15 minutes on my little video. And in your strategy sessions, I want you to start thinking how, this is really big, how you cannot worry about competition, because strategy is about competition. What are you and your people and your team doing to where you don't have nothing to do with no competition? There ain't no competition. Because see, it ain't no competition. It's only 1% of us on the planet that's real doctors. And then if I break it down to those who are doctors in the field of business, and then I break it down to those who are world economists, and then I keep breaking it on down, it's just going to be me. Okay? All right? So what is it that you do that can't nobody else do but you? That's when you're doing what's called a blue ocean strategy. You a big old shark in the blue water, like Jaws. And ain't nobody bothering you. But a lot of y'all is in them red waters like piranhas. The water is red. Y'all some sharks in red water because you know why it's red? It's bloody. Because it's y'all competing and everything. But you need to get like the doctor because you know where it ain't no competition. Get that blue ocean strategy. Y'all can Google that. I put that in my dissertation about that. That's all I got to say. I'm almost at 15 minutes. And the reason why I'm doing 15 minutes is because that's what Instagram said. I can't do no videos longer than 15 minutes for right now until I figured out how to go longer. But anyway, this is Dr. Chantel Bailey Balo. I'm talking some shit to you, yes. But hopefully you wrote down about price, profit, and strategy. Go to the comments and tell me how you're going to use those three things, PPS, to generate you a nice business with some fluffy profits. Have a good day. Talk to y'all later.